Bitcoin continues to trade within the smaller descending channel that we are looking at right now. And guys, in today's video, I'm going to try and answer the question whether we are going to see a break up from this formation or whether we are going to see a breakdown. And I'm going to show you all the exact signals that I'm watching right now in the Bitcoin chart, which is basically telling me which direction is more likely Bitcoin is breaking out to the upside or to the downside. So that's going to be interesting. The price action in the shorter term time frame is less interesting. But yeah, as you guys know, sooner or later there will be coming a big move in the price of Bitcoin, and the breakout out of this formation will be followed with huge volatility. So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today. Let's dive straight into it. Make sure, guys, before we are jumping into the Bitcoin price action, drop a thumbs up down below. Let's push this video to as much people as possible. And for the ones that haven't subscribed, of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And the first indicator I actually want to bring out is the funding rates, the BitMEX funding rates. And the BitMEX funding rates, I've made a separate video about this topic as well, how you can use the funding rates for your trading strategy. But basically, it is showing the ratio between longs and shorts. And as you guys know, in the markets, to have a controversial standpoint is often a good characteristic of a trader, right? And normally the ones that are contrarian to the herd are the ones that are making the right decision. So what we can see in the funding rates right now, the funding rates are negative, is that over this period of time, so over a amount of period of time right here, the majority of the traders try to short Bitcoin. And when we have a look at previous times when it actually happens, so right here we get a longer period of time when the majority tries to short Bitcoin. And in the beginning, we can see that Bitcoin is declining within this formation, but still we remain in this market structure. And eventually we can see that this negative funding rate is actually causing buying pressure on the price of Bitcoin and is causing this rally back to the resistance. And yeah, that is quite interesting. And if we go further back in time, guys, we can see more examples of this. So for example, right here in May, June, July, we also had I can actually draw a parallel channel right here. Combine the lows right there. Let's put it right here. Then we can also see we had a descending channel right here with negative funding rates, which eventually led to a breakout to the upside. And that is very significant, guys. Normally when we are seeing the funding rates being negative over a period of time, then that is rather a more bullish sign than a bearish sign. So that is the first signal I actually want to bring out right here. Second of all, guys, I want to bring out some momentum indicators. We got the relative strength index and we got the MACD as well. Let's bring out the MACD. Let's change the color of the relative strength index so it's a little bit better visible. So what we can see right here, guys, is also during this formation, during this descending channel that we are seeing, the price is actually trending downwards, but the relative strength index and the MACD, the momentum indicators, they are trending upwards. That is another thing, another important signal that we are seeing, which is a normally this could signal and very big could signal a trend reversal. These divergences are only confirmed when we are breaking key support. So in this case, that would be this declining resistance, which would now be at approximately roughly $49,000. But this is another signal where we can say, okay, this signal is showing us that we are seeing the start of a potential reversal on the price of Bitcoin. The next signal I want to bring out, guys, that is the crypto fear and greed index. And this is basically showing the sentiment. And the sentiment can be very handy when it comes to analysis. I think it's very important to analyze the sentiment as well. And what we are seeing normally is when the majority is overly bullish, overly euphoric, then that leaves us actually with more sellers than buyers, which eventually can create selling pressure on the price of Bitcoin. Right now, we can see there's a lot of fear in the markets. Yesterday, we even reached extreme fear. People are panicking. Sentiment is very negative, which actually leaves us with more potential buyers than sellers, because if the sentiment is very negative, then the people, the majority that want to sold Bitcoin already have sold Bitcoin, which leaves us with potentially more buyers than sellers, which eventually will drive the price up, right? So this is another signal which goes in our basket of indicators, which is basically showing us that the more likely a direction from here is to the upside. Also, when we have a look at the last time Bitcoin was at these levels, fearful levels, then that was also in May, June, July 2020. And although the price was trending down right here, we didn't really change the market structure, right? So we have one support level. Let me draw a support line right here. Let's say that is the key support. We have negative funding rates, we got a negative sentiment, and the price slightly trends down, but it's not breaking market structure, breaking the support, or seeing a significant move to the downside. So another leg, for example, what we have seen right here. That is very unlikely when we are seeing such a bearish sentiment and when the majority of the traders are actually shorting Bitcoin, because that would mean that the majority of the traders are getting rewarded, and most of the time it's the other way around. The majority of the traders are actually getting punished, and therefore it is more profitable in most cases to have a contrarian standpoint when it comes to your analysis, or to at least to don't follow the herd mentality. And right now it looks like that the herd is bearish. So guys, I think these are evidences, things in the chart that shows us that the chances of Bitcoin breaking out to the upside is likelier than breaking out to the downside from this formation. However, do take in mind that as long as we are trading within this formation, we still could trend lower. We still could see lower levels than the previous lows as the support is declining, right? But a structured move to the downside, a significant dump, in my opinion, right now is less likely. If that were to be the case, then I first want to see the funding rates coming back up again, seeing the sentiment going at least to neutral, slightly bullish, before we could see a potential another big leg down. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Here we can see that this channel is very significant because the support is being respected quite precisely, the resistance is being respected quite precisely, and the middle of the channel, which is very important, is also being respected quite precisely. Bitcoin right now is trading below, in the lower half of this descending channel. Guys, that means that if we were to come down, we can test the support again, which is roughly at $45,000. If Bitcoin wants to go to the resistance, test the resistance again with a potential scenario of breakout, then we need to break the middle of the channel, which right now is at approximately 47,150. The resistance of the channel is roughly slightly above 49,000 US dollars. Guys, if you are interested in trading this breakout whenever we see it, I'm recommending 3 exchanges down below this video. If you sign up on one of these exchanges using my affiliate link down below, you can get an additional bonus. On the Bybit exchange, it is a bonus of 4,100 US dollars and a 10% discount on your fees. On the Femex platform, it's a $1,200 US dollar bonus. And on the Prime XPT platform, it is a 25% discount on your fees. On Bybit and Femex, you can trade either with leverage, but you can also trade on the spot market. And the Prime XPT platform is a leverage platform, which is offering a lot of crypto trading pairs. But next to crypto trading pairs, you can also trade the regular financial markets and commodities and so on. So if you are interested in that, you can find all of my affiliate links down below. Then guys, I want to wish you all an amazing Sunday today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.